Hi everyone, I'm Alli and welcome to the 5th and final day of HalloWeek. I am so sad to be seeing this week come to a close, but I can't be too sad yet because I get to share with you my favorite video out of the bunch. Today I am showing you 5 super quick, cheap, and easy last-minute Halloween costumes. Was that enough adjectives for you guys? Seriously though, you can make these costumes in less than an hour, and I'm sure a lot of you already have some of these items in your closet. So without further ado, let me show you the first costume. So when modeling this costume, I completely forgot to wear this DIY, but basically we're making a deck of cards collar. First, take the deck of cards and arrange them in the order you want. I wanted to make sure the Queen of Hearts card was right in the front. Once they're arranged, take bias tape, which you can find near the zippers and thread in a fabric store, and glue the cards in a semicircle to the tape. Make sure to also glue the cards from the back. I also found it helped to glue each of the cards together to create more structure. And then all you have to do is tie it around your neck for a nice Queen of Hearts collar. For the crown, I made this printable stencil, which can be found on my blog. I will link that post in the description. Cut out the stencil, trace it on a gold craft foam, then cut the foam out. Cut out the small circles on the gold too, and then also cut out the 2 hearts on red craft foam. Once everything's cut out, glue the crown together. Then take the 2 strips across from each other and glue them in the middle of the crown. I then snipped the corners off those pieces to create a V shape. This makes it easier to glue the other 2 pieces to the center. Make sure to hold the foam in place until the glue has cooled. After that, glue the 2 hearts together, then sandwich them between the small gold circles. Then put some glue in the center of the crown and insert the heart decal and hold it in place until the glue has cooled. I then added an extra strip of gold foam just for an extra detail and then glued the crown onto the headband. And the final DIY is the scepter. All I did was freehand cut out 2 hearts, then I glued a small dowel between the 2 pieces. To finish this Queen of Hearts costume, I wore a red top and black skirt. I paired it with black booties and tights. So this men's white t-shirt doesn't look like much, but I can transform it into the perfect toga. First, take the collar and stretch it, then take your arm up through the collar to create a one-shoulder look. Tuck the excess sleeve into the side of the shirt, then take a piece of gold ribbon and tie it around the other sleeve. After that, take another piece of that gold ribbon and tie it around your waist. Now you have a toga, but it can't be complete without an olive branch headband. All I did for the headband was take a bunch of leaves from the dollar store, cut them off the stems, and hot glued them around a white headband. Then I spray painted the headband with gold spray paint and let it dry. I styled the rest of the costume with big metallic jewelry and soft wavy hair, as well as wore a pair of sandals. This sweet little costume also comes with a printable stencil over on my blog. For the sprinkles, I started by using multiple colors of cardstock and traced the sprinkle stencil 3 times for each color and cut all the sprinkles out. I definitely recommend using colored craft foam for the sprinkles instead of cardstock, but I just couldn't find the colors I needed when I was at the craft store. Once the sprinkles are cut out, if you're going to want to wear this shirt again, simply stitch them onto your white shirt. Now for the cherry on top headband, start by gluing cotton balls or stuffing on a headband to resemble the whipped cream. Next, cut out the cherry pattern and trace it onto a red piece of material and cut that out. Then take a needle and red thread and weave it in and out around the circumference of the circle. Stuff the cherry with either more cotton or stuffing, then carefully begin pulling the thread until it closes the cherry into a ball. After that, knot the thread and secure it with glue. Then add a bunch of glue to the back of the cherry and stick it onto the whipped cream. To finish off the cherry, add a green pipe cleaner as a stem. And here's the finished look. I styled the ice cream top with a tan skirt to resemble an ice cream cone and wore nude heels. When I saw this Dollar Tree ninja toy, I knew I had to transform it into an axe for a lumberjack costume. There's also a stencil for this axe, which again can be found on my blog, and that link's below. Trace the stencil onto gray craft foam and cut the two pieces out. Then I glued the top axe pieces together to make sure they match up. After that, put some glue on the ninja toy and attach it to one of the axe pieces. Once attached, you can glue the entire axe together. Next, take some twine and wrap it around to cover up the top part of the handle. And there's your finished axe. Since I didn't want to buy suspenders, I took two pieces of brown ribbon and safety pinned them to the front and back of my jeans. I made sure to wear a red flannel top and also added a red beanie. For shoes, I wore some brown lace-up boots. To make the bat wings, you're going to need some sort of black material that doesn't fray on the edges. I'm using a spandex material. You'll also need to measure enough for your arm span. Fold your material in half and begin marking points on your material where the points of the wings will be. To do this, I took half my arm span measurement and used a measuring tape to mark the dots. Then connect the dots with slight curves to resemble a bat's wing. Here's a shot that sort of makes it a little easier to see what I'm talking about. Then cut out the material along the lines you drew. Then all you have to do is attach it to your shirt. I recommend tacking it with a needle and thread, but I used safety pins to make this costume even more temporary. For the ears, I took stiff black felt, folded it in half, and then freehand cut out two triangles with sort of curved corners on the bottom. Then I put some hot glue in the middle of each ear and pinched it until the glue cooled. After that, I took scissors and cut slits where the headband will go. Then just put some glue on the headband and stick on the ears. For the finished look, I wore a black skater skirt, black tights, and black booties. And I'm just absolutely batty for how this costume turned out. Alright guys, so those were my 5 last minute costumes for this year. In the comments below, I would love to know what you guys are dressing up as this year. I personally think I'm gonna go with this bat costume. It was definitely my favorite of the bunch. And if you aren't dressing up this year or can't dress up this year but still want to spice up your outfit just a little bit, I will link down below to my Halloween accessories DIY video that I posted last year. I really enjoyed making all of these videos for you guys this week, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to go check out any of the other videos that you may have missed from my HalloWeek series. There's going to be a card up here and a link in the description below. And as this month wraps up, I will be getting back to some more of my regular content. So if you'd like to see videos on crafting, DIY home decor, and lifestyle advice, be sure to hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!